Welcome to my docu-journal. This is the first in our exploration. Mobile art meets the elements and how that changes the interpretation. Alright, today is momentous. Well, not really, I'm just exaggerating a little bit. I'm going to take this art out into the park. I'm going to reel it along, and I'm going to film a little bit of the reaction to it. It's around 3:45, so there's not a lot of people. Well, actually, maybe the kids are already out of school. They'll be home. This isn't really for children. This is more for maybe young adults, teens, older ones, older kids with parents, so they can talk about it. But certainly, it's harmless enough compared to some of the stuff out there that kids get exposed to. So, but for my personal preference, I'd rather have young children with parents, or a young adult, or teens. And I'll tell you what I'm afraid of. I spent days and hours on this. So I really don't want it to be too ruined by wind and anyone grabbing it, picking off it. So that will be my artist thing that I won't want to let go, because I'm also actually putting it into the Global Village Festival. So, but I might have to let go of that if I want it to be interactive. I might have to let go of that. I am going to invite people to create a story around it, but I'm not particularly fond of them taking bits off or putting bits on. That part I'm not so sure I can manage. Got my socks there on. Dirty socks, if it were to be Donald Trump. Oh, sorry, that's my own personal opinion. It's up to my neighbors to the south to decide that one. But it will influence the globe, because we all know that the leader of the United States plays a huge part in global initiatives. So we all do want to chime in on that, and our wonderful American neighbors. I'm looking towards Hillary and her team and the Obama backing more than the Donald Trump, but hey, what do I know? So here we go, we're going out, and hopefully this will come back as art still, because it was hours and hours. There's my little ad that people can put onto. There's my ad. There's an ad at the bottom piece. I just whipped that up recently and thought, there's a little extra for them. There's some lights and there's a bell. I don't mind if they put a little music. And I am going to sit on a bench close by and hopefully do a little filming of how they will interact with this. This should be interesting. I'll move it to the hallway. I'm just going to get to the stairs here. Oh dear. Okay, it's light. That's the good news. Okay, that wasn't so hard. I'm on the first landing. Okay, great. It's my little bookshelf. Going now out the door. This way. Yeah, there. All right. Okay, right. Now we're heading outside. So the wind has just picked up, of course. I'm not sure if this is gonna be able to get through that. Whoa! Look at whoa! It's gonna just blow down the stairs. Whoa! It's like a sail, kind of. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of funny. Hey, look at the movement. The wind. I guess this is the test. When you take it out into the wind, usually they have a wind tunnel at the universities. I didn't have a wind tunnel up in my office, so I was just kind of securing it, but I'm not sure because it is suddenly very windy. Hey, that looks nice up there, isn't it? And I hope the paper is going to stay on, because that's a lot of work. Well, I guess if it blows up the street, I do hope it doesn't end up in recycling somewhere. Maybe it'll end up on somebody's wall. That would be nice. All right, away we go. Here we go. Oh, the wind's... It's ebbed. Right, now the art is parked outside my building, taking up a parking spot. See, it doesn't take much space from this angle. Its own little parking spot. How lovely. All right. Now we're heading over. We're gonna roll it to the park, and I'm gonna actually keep filming while I'm rolling. Oh, see, it's very lightweight. It's actually really easy to move. It's like possibly a closed sail sprint. Oh, look, there's a stick in the way. In the wheel. Okay. All right, no problem. Here we go. Here we go. Making a turn. I'm gonna drive this baby right out into the park. Hi. Hello. My nice neighbors. I'm nice neighbors. They're probably going, what in the world is she doing? They're cool. No problem. Oh, there's nobody in the park. Oh. I don't think we're going to take... Whoa, there's the wind. Oh, how's it doing in the wind? Oh, let's watch how it changes the whole art installation. Now I'm in the driveway, out in the sun. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, we lost a shoe already. Okay, with the wind coming up. So there's an adjustment. The legs, the coil legs, and... Hi, how are you? How was school today?
Okay.
That's good. You're not quite finished yet, eh?
What are you doing?
I'm taking this art installation over there, and then I'm gonna just see if there's anyone around and see how they react. And I have this paper here. This is called a storyboard on this side. And they're invited to, based on the pictures in each square, write a story that goes with it. Yeah, I drew those. Yeah, I drew those.
That's really good drawing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you. So this is what we call a storyboard. You see how it's divided into sections? And in each square, there's actually a character or suggestion for an idea for building a story. And here I have the paper down here so that people can build it. But for me, they don't have to write a whole story. They can actually also skip around and pick anything from it they want, because that's the whole idea. Yes, that's true. I have my cards. And then I have this USB cord because this is very much a technological revolution. So we have part of that included. And then there's a bell for sound if people want to try that too. And then there's a light. So they can interact with the art and take it to the next level. And it has a front and back rendition. So this is the back.
You have a small little plant in there?
Yes. Whoa, the wind is actually blowing. It's like a sail. You're in my camera a little bit. I hope that's okay. Your face was in there a little bit. Is that all right? Okay, thanks. Yes, because I'm talking about greening the earth, and there's all kinds of beings, human beings, plants, animals, the whole gamut. So that's why it's all there, all-inclusive. Like,
I know what that plant's from. It's the photocopy.
That's
plant
right.
That was on your
that I
door.
photocopied it, right? And then I added this little careful there. That's a little bit of, whoa, look at that. Oh, it's okay. Let it go. 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 Wow. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, that's great. Good.
Really?
It was all right. Yeah. See, it didn't even come apart. It's traveling art. Thanks, wind. It's just wind. It operates a bit like a sail, doesn't it? Except I don't have the pulley for the mast. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Because it misses water out of it.
Absolutely right. All right, I'm going to head over there now. Thanks for dropping over to ask me a few questions about this. I'm glad you're keeping cool. You'd have to check with your parents and see if it's okay if you can come.
Can you wait?
Okay, sure. It just went zipping down the driveway. That was really fun. Because I'm telling you, part of the social fabric is we use it for sailing. Sailing metaphor. Whoa, and I kept it loose enough that it slowed down on its... Whoa! got it. Whoa. Okay. Wow, you got that on camera. Very interesting. All right. Oh, the bottom half is not doing so well. The bottom's kind of tipping. But top. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, better turn this part out so they can see. There. Okay. And we're just gonna make a quick fix here. That's my little bit of an announcer. And there's the plant in the bottom. It's still intact. That's pretty good. And sure, I have a little bit of an ad, which is my book. Whoa, figures I pick a windy day. That's really difficult. Oh, whoa. Right, person went by in the car. That was interesting. So what if I just keep it right here? I could do it right here. All right, camera going off for a second. I have to really release my own control of this, which is challenging. I'm wanting it to keep all together and precise. That's how I had it in my apartment. Oh, so now I have to really let go. All right, okay, I made it across the street. Now I'm thinking of off-roading, but look at the wheels. Of course, that's going to be the ultimate challenge because I don't know if it'll go across a grassy surface. Might be a bit bumpy. It's going to be a bit bumpy. Whoop! Oh, caught it. Whoa, good. Caught it. All right. Okay, still intact, still intact. Made it across the distance. I'm kind of fortunate because the little guy's parents said he could stay at home, which is kind of good because this is a single person kind of endeavor. And I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I kind of wanted to go on my own. So, all right, we made it here. Now we're heading for the bridge. Okay. This is so funny. And I kind of walked it across and lifted it up. And my feet became the feet at the bottom of the socks. So there we go. That's a bit of live. My feet going in there. That's one interaction. And once I get it on the bridge, I will, let me see. Maybe the bridge is also kind of curved, so find some shade. Shade. There's a good idea. Why don't we put it before the bridge on the shade because it's curved there and it'll be difficult to see. So let's put it right here. There we go. Right there. All right. So this is my setup. It's going to be right here. The bridge is in view. Hey, that's not bad. And I'm going to fix the bottom because it's turned into a bit of a mess here. And people can stop and enjoy the shade and look at the art installation. That's a plan. And it's not blocking anything because there's a path right that way. So this is the fork in the road. It's the fork in the road philosophy. I'm putting it in the fork in the road. That path or this path? Interesting. Okay, now I'm going to fix it and then I'm going to go sit over there and see what happens. That'll be fun. This way. I'm just fixing up the bottom so that it's more discernible. And then I better go to my spot and just get this USB cable going in the right direction. Plug in. There we go. Okay, and this one here, as I'd like it to be perfect. Well, close to perfect. There we go. Oh, here comes some people now. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm an artist. You can see both sides if you like, and I'm just filming. This is called the Storyboard, and it's a art exhibition. The fabric itself came from Bali, and on the other side, it came from Go Wild, Grow Wild, and there was a young girl there that was dyeing the fabric from the plants that she grew. Yeah, it was very cool. And this is called the storyboard side because each square invites you to tell a story. Hi, puppy. And there, thank you. There it goes. That is. I'm going to put some brakes on that. What I'm going to have to do, because I'm taking this to Toronto, I'm going to have to put some something like a rock or something behind. Oh, he's growling at you. Why did he growl at you?
He's old.
Oh, I see. He doesn't like to be picked up. Oh, hi! Come and have a look. Yeah. Oh, with your brother though. It's called. It's an art installation made of fabrics, and just you can. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Thank you. Yeah. So underneath here is the opportunity to write a story, and that would be on this side. But you can choose any side. How old are you guys?
I'm 8 and he's 15.
Oh, okay, sure, good. There's nothing really harmful about this. It's just art. And you can interpret it any way you like. The wind is actually interacting with it as well. And I'm actually going to be taking this to Toronto, and I just learned that I better get some brakes for the wheels because the wind is blowing it. And on the other side, you can see the storyboard. So if an idea comes to mind for you about a kind of story that you can tell, you're welcome to pick up a piece of paper from here and a pen, or you can just talk about it yourselves, and I'll go out of the way. You can just talk about it. Can you be my camera? Yeah? So what do you think about this? What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Are you taping?
I am, yeah.
On the storyboard.
Yeah, sure. Let's start here. What's your thought about this first? This art installation. It's called Storyboard. It's connecting art to storytelling.
Well, I can't really see what's going on. There's like some glasses and
Yeah? Cool.
pine cone.
Good.
There should be a picture of a bear there.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not my story, it's just a story for whatever you want to do to imagine to make it into one. Could be a nature story, could be sci-fi, could be anything you want. Could be fiction, non-fiction. I've just provided a couple of art images for you so that you can think about how you'd like to tell a story around that. And the wind is interacting with us, so naturally, because we're outside. And so what do you think? Do you have a overall line or overall word, or have a look? I'm just going to let you look. This is great. So I just talked to a 15-year-old and his brother who is 8, and the one doesn't really like telling stories out loud, which is fine, but he does like to read, so we spoke a little bit about that. And the older brother just told me a rather hair-raising story about a dragon, and I can't tell you the full plot line because I hope he writes it. And it was quite original, and it was really, really interesting. So he started to develop the character, he started to develop a plot line, he was looking towards the ending for how he might resolve the major conflicts. But I will tell you, it was a world-eating dragon, which is pretty cool. So we really had a nice flight into the imagination right here in the park at the y-axis, right there. Yeah, we did. Here we go. Problem I'm discovering is that whenever the wind comes up, it goes rolling because it's light, and as I said, it has a sail. So I might need to put a couple blocks near the wheels so that it won't go. And I've also rearranged it so that it won't capture the wind. Oh, there's the two brothers. It's actually a very beautiful day here. Whew, look at that. Here she comes. Let's see which fork in the road she's choosing. Ah, just going that way. Okay, it's a cute little dog. Woof. Whoa! Oh, ice cream truck. Hello. Other people showing the road here. Oh, it's picking up. Don't want it to go flying. Get just a little bit braver and go up to the traffic area where the other wheels are, which would be the road. This is quite comfortable for me here. But now I have to get a little bit braver and go up there. All right, okay. I'm wheeling up this way now with my portable art installation in tow. And I'm going out towards the road now because there's more traffic. And if you want to see how people are going to react, you need to go where there's people. So that's what I'm doing now. Heading up the road, wheeling away. you go. This is actually kind of fun. This is I think the first ever traveling art installation. Reminds me of the guy with the piano on the rollers. Because art can go anywhere. Park. Now we're segueing up to the road. Art on a journey. Social fabric. Here we go. Up to the street. This should be interesting. And I should go home and make supper soon. Okay, point of arrival. Good thing I can drive this with one hand. The other camera is going, so here we go. We're gonna actually cross the street with it, but we're gonna stay up here for a minute, see the reaction of people. Here we go, first. That's fun. Okay, just hold it there. Okay, I'm just setting it a little bit so that it's ready. Getting it back together. And the wind is going to blow. So we're going to put it like that. Oop. Now my art installation is at the roadside. And we're not collecting money. We're actually showing mobile art. Art on wheels. And investigating how the art changes depending on the sounds of the environment. So now you're going to hear the sounds of cars, obviously. So I'm going to go quiet. Oops, have to fix this spot here. Very particular. I left a music note, triple clef, back near the park, and just want to make sure it doesn't blow. So I'm going to hold on to it and just scan the area. See the reactions of the cars. Some people looking straight ahead. We don't want them to be distracted, drivers, but it's the same. Oh, there's some bikes, electric bikes coming through. Yay. People are noticing. It's good. Okay. Oh, there's the guy coming on his bike. How are you? Cool. Okay, we're going to do this next. We're going to cross that street with the mobile art and move to the next environment. And that's going to be the next thing. And see how that changes the light, changes the sound of this art installation. Because this is interactive with the many environments. How are you today? You enjoying a little art? There's something on the other side as well if you want to have a look. Art installation. It's mobile. Yeah, that's called a storyboard. And through. Right. Can we try? Hi, I'm an artist. How are you today? My camera's running. You want to have a look here? This is just a mobile art installation. I'm taking it to different environments.
Right, I guess.
Cool, cool. No problem. So here, I guess is my, I'm talking about social fabric. That's why I'm using clothing and fabric in order to investigate that part of our perfect humanness. And I'm a little concerned about the whole Donald Trump thing, so I have these dirty socks on.
I can see why you would be concerned about that.
A little concerned about that. And of course, this is a planet. This is Earth, but imagined and more phantasmal and very pretty, of course. And it has the silver with the leaf. There's a lot of creatures, insects, animals, plants, because our Earth has a lot of beings. And this guy is actually an alien that features in my story. I'm also a novelist, so it all links together. And then if you come onto this side, you'll see something pretty interesting. This one's a little more easy for you rather than a vertical.
Okay.
And then you can start in any square. Usually in the storyboard, you start at the first square and you build the storyline from the pictures and images in it. So for me, I'm just in a fantastic way. But that's a bit of my social science and psychology there that I'm investigating. So, and you can see there's a lot of different blends. This is from an X-ray blended into a sketch. This is from a picture of ice on a Canadian lake. moved into a bird sketch, and they kind of complement each other and blend. Of course, there's a little piece of glass blending in there, so it's always the two-dimensional 2 and 3 dimensions blended together, so the flat up with the 3-dimensional, and I really like experimenting with that. And then of course there's the gold and the snake. We all know what that metaphor is. And yellow is often a color of fear. So so I thought that was interesting, and it's very global in that there's touches from all over the globe. Although I am a Canadian artist, you can see there's some references to people from India. In this fabric is from Bali. This is a chalk from a Chinese a rendition, and yeah, there's lots more. And that's an osprey down at the bottom, or it could be a hawk, but it's a bit big. In my world, it was an osprey. And there's, of course, the Eiffel Tower there.
Okay.
That's important. So, lots to see there. Yeah. And then, of course, the folding of the paper. Again, experimenting with dimensions from a flat to a 3-dimension, and also angles and geometry, because the way in which you fold them is the way in which they will construct. And they taught us that in Japan with origami. Although I'm not doing it to the level they are with the paper folding. Some really beautiful stuff there. So yeah, there's lots there. Oh, and this is Ceylon tea from Sri Lanka, so it's a global kind of idea. And this all ties into actually a novel I'm writing, and a lot of these pictures actually are in the novel as part of not just caricatures but as artwork. So it's an art novel blend. And this is the other side. It was more writing with art. This is more art with less writing. And I do have paper here if anyone wants to write a story, but that's fine if you don't want to. It's okay.
Not much for that either.
It was very nice to talk to you. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your interest. Lovely. Nice people. There we go. Chatting away. Yay, that's fun. All right, I think it's time to cross the road. And that should be really interesting. Oh, there's a little guy. Sure, I'm going to get across this road. Oh, wow. Hello, puppy. I'm going to try after this car. I'm going to cross the road. Whoa. This should be brave. Okay, here I go. I'm crossing the road. Oh, hoping to God I'm not going to get hit by cars. Do you see me? Oh, they do. Yay. I'm crossing the road. Yay. Wow. I made it across the road. That careful. All right. Crossing the road. Art crosses the road. Yay. Success. Success. Art is crossing the road. Okay. Now, mobile. Music. Ah, stereos. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go over into this space and see how things go in this area. So nice to talk to people. So far, so good. Made it across the road. Art installation is still quite intact and travel easy. You can hear the sounds, a little bit of songbird there. All right, let's keep going. Good. Okay, just to make it more interesting for you, we're going to launch the art because with books we launch them, and I'm tying a lot of things together, a lot of fusions happening. So I'm going to launch this now. Whoa, and I'm going to, oh, wind's coming up. That'd be difficult. So let me just, okay, kind of let go. And we're going to follow it. Whoa, running, whoa. Okay, luckily it landed here, and that was really kind of fun for me. I hope you enjoyed that. Launched from that little hill there. Now we're back down in the park. Okay, listen for the change in sound and the change in visuals. Look at the light going onto the art. Natural lighting that changes everything. Well, just mildly, not hugely. Just an interesting transition point. Because transitions are quite fascinating in my books and on my boards. geez, I've never driven clothes hanger before. This is really kind of funny. I so hope my husband is not watching this video. So kind of disturbing. Just kidding. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. You're fine. Hi, honey. Oh, here comes a person. Okay, let's just walk right by them and see what they do. They're out walking their dog. I'm out walking my art. That is really funny. Hi. How are you? Enjoy the art installation as I go by. Yeah, it's a storyboard. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah.
Did you make all that?
I did do that. Yes, thank you. It's taking the idea of the storyboard, and instead of turning it on a vertical, it's on a tower or kind of actually building more than a tower. And a lot of it relates back to a novel. So this is
there kind of a theme to
exactly. So this one is more the art with the words. The other one is more the words, and it has the art in it. So they are fused together. You have a lovely dog there. What's your dog's name?
That's Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
That's Maggie, yeah.
Hey, Maggie.
She's about a 7 or 8 year old.
She's cute.
We got her a rescue
Oh, that's
a few
always
months
nice.
ago, so yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
How was the transition?
She's
being
just getting to
rescued.
normal now the last couple of
Right.
weeks, but she had a problem with her bowels there for a little while.
Oh, yes.
And
Naturally.
we got that straightened out because
Okay.
we had to figure out her diet and everything
Yes,
else. And,
for sure.
and
Makes
then,
sense.
It just, you know, trying different things with rice and different ideas and
Yes.
talking to a lot of different people in our bed
Wow.
as well. And
Yeah.
we finally got it down to, I think, a science now. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's quite the story you have yourself there.
Well,
Which
you
is
know,
good,
I know,
because
for
I
sure.
should have a dog on here. That would be nice.
Oh, no, look at
Well,
that.
I'm always hoping to spark stories, so that's why
I
I like
see.
very much that you kind of
all
segued
kinds of
into that
stories,
quite
yeah.
beautifully.
I
Very
did
nice.
A couple of TV commercials, so I've got.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Good for you. And the other thing, this side, of course, this is my Donald Trump kind of moment because of the dirty socks, and I'm not really wanting him to go in there for the sake of the globe and all the others. Hi. And so this is, the importance of clothing to us and social fabric. It's a commentary on all of that. Of course, the metaphor of hands with words. There's a lot there for you to see. So I don't want to tell you too much.
No, but it's just very fascinating.
Oh, thank you.
to
Thank
look
you
at all
so
the
much.
detail.
Yeah, and of course I include plants in there and
What's the spider?
animals. Insect world and also the web. So that's kind of a different, unique kind of web. There's some darkness in there. And venation can also come in there. Circulatory systems and systems are all explored inside. So, and of course the importance of roadmaps and transport. There's a bit of that in there as well. Safety glasses and squash.
Oh yeah, right.
Right, visuals are very important, so we try to preserve and not go blind in that way, and blind is a metaphor, so avoiding being blindsided or blindness in general.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
yeah, and just trying
This
to
is good for actually for safety as well.
exactly
Anything to do
workplace
with
safety.
safety.
Yeah, right, safety, right. I like that. Hi, how are you? Good. Yeah. Did you enjoy the art on your way by? Ah, they're not talking. No problem. That's okay. This is very odd for them. It's very odd for me, trust me. And then, of course, the plastic is underlining the fact that plastics do in our world, and that's something we have to work on because there's, of course, an environmental essence to this because that is the main idea, because GW is very unforgiving. So we,
that's right. That's
we all want to try and pull that. So
with the safety glasses, this is known as your PPE,
oh,
personal protective equipment,
that's good. I like that ad.
Yeah.
Personal protective equipment.
along with rubber gloves and
right. Yeah. Work safety.
whatever else, and it's
Important. I
Kind of,
like
because
that.
I work at a factory.
Excellent.
At a plant right now, and we're always safety conscious about everything. you know.
Right. The whole
Eye
working it
protection,
at a plant ties in.
Ear protection as well would be another thing.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
so,
right. Well said.
Yeah.
Thank you for your ads.
Right on.
I really
Very
like
good.
that a
Do you-
lot.
Do you live around here? Or you
Yes,
just-
I do. I actually live on Kiwanis Park, and I'm
Oh,
just taking.
yeah.
That's why I'm wheeling this around.
Yeah, right.
It's interesting
That's
that
where we
it's
just came from, and I thought I saw you over on the other side briefly, but we went the other way.
right.
We're
Yeah,
just doing like a big loop.
I'm
this
trying to
almost
make
every
art
day.
kind of more mobile and
Yeah, I
also
see
just
that.
more part of our environments. And I also found it interesting that the change in scene and sound also changes the way in which we might reflect on this.
Yeah,
So,
right.
and it certainly changes the light and the essence of the artwork itself.
Yes, very
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Well, thank
Very
you.
interesting.
Thanks. I'm
Well,
glad you could stop in.
It's always very interesting to observe all the different ideas that you put together.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
very fascinating.
Great, for me as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of blends of 2-dimension, 3 dimensions put together,
Yeah.
and lots of metaphors. It is national, but it does point more to global in terms of
Yeah,
its
definitely.
thematics and
Yeah,
understanding.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Definitely. Well, very nice.
Thank you so
Very
much.
good. Well, nice to meet you.
Yes, you as well. Thanks for
Enjoy the day.
stopping.
Okay.
Excellent. Yeah.
Hope to see you again with some more pieces.
Yes, this one's going to Toronto, so I thought
Oh,
I'd
is
test
it?
it out in my local community first to
right,
see
okay.
how you guys thought of it. And also, I learned a few things about where I have to put the stoppers for the wheels, because if
Oh,
the
yeah.
wind comes up, it's
Yes.
like a sailboat.
Yeah.
And I've had a little fun launching it down hills and
I
doing
know.
kind of fun stuff with my camera.
Sometimes these will tend to slip up and down a little bit.
Oh,
so-
that's been okay so
Okay,
far.
that's
It's
good,
just
'cause-
more the wind catching it and it's flowing, but it actually
Right.
hasn't tipped at all. It's been
Okay,
kind
that's
of
good.
good. Yeah,
Okay,
it's been
wonderful.
pretty good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Very nice. Have a
Yes.
nice day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for the rescue. That's wonderful.
Okay, a little tilting going on with the osprey. And I found another spot. It's not too busy right now. So wait for a little bit. It was a nice conversation. So far we've had a few people come by. That's nice. Hopefully that guy interacted with the plant and see what he saw. He launched into a story. Interesting. And one lady's smiling. The other one, not so sure that she's comfortable with this. That's okay. Interesting.
Oh, that is cinnamon basil, by the way. Just saying. I just gotta fix that a little bit. I'm an artist and a novelist. Just having my artwork here for you to enjoy.
Don't take my picture.
Okay, I won't. I won't. Oh, whee! Okay. I have my camera rolling here. I'm an artist, novelist. You okay if you're in the picture? Yeah? Okay, thanks. Hi! Hey, little guy! Oh, you're so cute! Little Boston Terrier. I used to have a Boston Terrier named Humphrey, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Humphrey Bogart Sutherland. Very cute. How do you like the art, just quickly? Nice to have it in your space here, just for a little bit? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Got it?
Got it?
Yes, it's happening a lot. Part of the experiment. Thank you. Okay. All right, they've been picked up, and the apple, the golden apple, went flying. So we're gonna get that back. That's funny. And I think I'm meeting a lot of really nice people, and it's so cute that they're very concerned about the art. I like that. They're concerned that it's gonna fall, or that would be exactly me, the same. I'd be the same, worried that it might fall over a wreck. I understand that. So that was nice. That showed you a little bit about their interaction with it, and a nice little dog to pat on the way, which is lovely. So I appreciated that. They were concerned about the art. Very nice. Okay, let's just stick this back on here. Good. Okay. All right. Velcro is a lovely, lovely thing, isn't it? Okay. That's one of the risks of being outside in the wind. Okay, now I'm pulling it along. I'm heading back. I might come out again tomorrow. Well, yeah, whoa, that wind makes it really move, doesn't it? It's movement oriented, of course, in the wind. That's pretty cool. So put this in here. So don't fall off Lego. All right. And I'll bring it back up to my more controlled environment. And I will actually put on a few repairs. Nothing too badly, really. So that's all right. And I was letting go of the art. And bring it out into the elements. Whoa. Into the people. Oh, thank you. Whoa, thank you. I better walk frontwards, not backwards. That was very kind, because that guy could have, like, taken me out with that bicycle. So, nice of him. Well, that wouldn't be very... He's looking, so of course he's not going to take me out with a bicycle. That would be just mean. All right. Here we go. Back now and make some dinner. We'll actually take this footage to Toronto Global Village Festival and connected up my community to the big world-class city. So I'm really thrilled about that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here comes the road crossing, which is a little bit more dangerous. Hoping nobody's going to hit me. Oh, back up. Alright, this time I picked it up and walked it across. Actually, I ran it across, which was it's a little scary, but no problem. Hey, there's another guy. Have a look. That's good. And now I have to effect repairs. Alright, so we're going to just go up here. Time to lift it now, so I can't really have the camera on it. Okay, up. Off-roading. Here we go. Watching. Good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I lost the spider. But I put it actually also one of the little pieces of the top knot. To be expected if you're transporting. So I have a few minor repairs and fixes, but basically the main structure is still in place, and looks like the tacking worked fairly well. So I didn't lose any of the pictures except the osprey came off a couple of times, but that's pretty good. So not too bad. I'm really happy with that, pleased. Oh, I'm not home yet though. Just going up the street now. This is my neighborhood. Oh, okay. It's kind of loose. That would have been a major spill. So I just had the rod there, had to be resecured. You kind of have to watch it where you're going. It takes a lot of attention. And when I'm actually at the Global Village, I won't be wheeling around quite so much. So the construction's pretty good, considering it's a mobile art. Oh, look at that. Look at the way the shadows go in there. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, there's a dad biking with the kids. That looks like fun. Just letting you see how the color changes across a section of it. And I'm walking backwards, so I'm trying to make sure I don't get the car. That's good. And using the roadway. Now we have bikes, electric bikes. I need an art installation lane. What do you say? Art installation riding lane? But, oh no, the road is getting congested now. Luckily I'm going off road a little bit. I'm just gonna stop. Make sure. There we go. We're going back. Bike. Hey, I'm sharing. I'm coexisting with the cars and the bikes. I'm just gonna pull over a bit because I've lost a shoe here. I lost a shoe. I'm gonna pull over a bit. Hey, thanks for the use of the road. Okay. Almost there. I'm almost back now. Amazing. I didn't lose anything yet. How far did we travel this art installation with me? A few meters. It's not like I went a kilometer across the country. That would be fun. There's some ideas for you people. You need to have a lot more infrastructure around your art installation if you're taking it a few kilometers. That'd be a whole rethink, rebuild idea. But it could be fun. And the challenge would be my transport for my art installation is environmentally friendly. There's no exhaust, and it's powered by me walking. But yes, it does have some definite drill limitations as I drill down, obviously. And yeah, we're having a little humorous amount of play here. I want to see everyone going around walking. They want to. Oh, sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad. Garbage. Now you get to see this side. The complexities. Wheeling along here. There's no tomorrow. Oh, almost back. Sharing the road. Very unusual share. Art is important. And of course I'm fusing it with all the other different ways in which we express. Clothing, stories, poetry, paint, clothing. Oh, it said that. Here we go. I made it. I made it home. Yay. Well, that was quite the journey through different elements. I didn't even have any rain, so I was pretty lucky. Again, it would be a whole different story if the weather had been a thunderstorm, especially since we have these poles. But usually lightning doesn't really hit something so low to the ground as this, so really don't worry. Well, here I am. Well, that was fun. Thanks, community. Okay, watch how the art goes through here. Still up the stairs. There's always a next, isn't there? Yeah. Into my parking spot. Perfect. There we go. Back home. Okay, following my little canter through the wind yesterday, I have now put the installation back together with the exception of, I think I misplaced the spider. Oh well, that will not be there. And that was, oh there it is, and it was created, actually this was created in Cuenca. I bought that in Cuenca. So this is also a combination of artists, not just my own. So now we are saddling up, getting ready to go to Global Village. Am I scared? Well, of course, I'm like terrified. It's big. So I'm gonna try and be small so that I can go into the big. And then I can stay, hopefully, myself. And just remember to enjoy the people and the discussions and celebrate art and books. And that's really the perspective I need to stay with when I get nervous in a huge big venue where it's very professional, a very professional venue that isn't teaching. So that will be interesting to do that. So that's the one side, and I kept my socks. I did bring another pair of socks in case people want to imagine that these ones are the ones that are underneath that shirt. I found these at a really great store. I think it had enter sign and a brick wall, and it's really cool. It was over in White Oaks Mall, so if you want to go in there and find that place. It's a nice little adventure, and there was a guy there who was buying a tuxedo shirt because a tuxedo t-shirt. So the t-shirt had a tuxedo design on it, and he was going to a wedding. He was keeping it casual and informal. It was for his daughter. So that was really fun to talk to him. And the staff they're great. They're really laid back and kind of a cool world to enter into, because it's so very different from mine. So I really liked, just perusing that store and found those interesting socks that were on sale. Buy one, get one for $1. So yay, put them into my art installation. All right, so there we go. And I think we're ready. I'm going to also bring the film I took of my foray through the community, just the local neighborhood. I didn't like take it on a bus or anything. That would have been maybe too stressful to try and do that. And my goal as an artist was trying to let go of the control. And by having the wind out there and an environment that was ever-changing and dynamic, with ever-changing dynamic people and strangers, I was truly letting go of the interaction with the art. And that was certainly a lesson, although certainly I had some boundaries about what I could take. So I didn't get on a bus, or I didn't jump in a taxi with it, because I really didn't want it to be destroyed or really broken. I just wanted to see how I could lose control and let certain elements act on it, sound, etc., people, and wind, weather. Luckily I had a bright sunny day, so that was really interesting. And it's also the lights and shadows going across the canvas fabric is very interesting. So I'll share that with you. And now it's all back together the way, I added a few. It was also a test run for Toronto. So now I think I won't have any papers blowing off, because I wouldn't really like that. The osprey came a little bit loose, so I tacked that down a bit. And I think it's ready. It's ready to go into the next. Okay, I'm all packed up now. It's about moving on towards 7 in the morning, and I found a convenient way of compartmentalizing all my things so that I can just wheel my way to Malazman Square. And I'm very grateful to my daughter and her very good friend for allowing me to have a quick sleepover so that I could get out in the morning easily and early. It's only 5 minutes from here, so that was really nice of them, and I tried to be a polite guest. So it's great. So this is my way of transporting today, and of course these two. So far the cinnamon basil got a bit whacked by the tail of the dog, so that was funny, and I reinserted that in. I do have to do a bit of reassembling. And remember the idea of, as an artist and as a person, sometimes you have to let go of control. Not to the point of messy, mucky, awful, but to the point of calm, so that maybe you can see something more. So usually I would have jumped in my car and I would have driven along and tried to find a parking spot, but this way I actually can still move this out, and it was all incorporated into the whole design. The transport idea was in the design. So that's something for artists to expand into too. Transporting art, innovative ways. And of course I have my book as well. And here's all my my things for, talking to people about my book and maybe literature in general. So hopefully we'll have a little fun with that. I'm heading towards the elevator now, all packed up. And we're going to Malazman. I don't know what time it is. It's close to probably 8 o'clock, but it's set up as between 8 and 11, and I'm not going to angst about that. Although I'm sure it's nice to be on time. I don't. Yes, that's true. So there it is, all packed up, ready to go. I think I have everything. And me, I've got my camera equipment, my backpack, some water for the day, managed to get my suntan lotion on, and my favorite dress is on. Here, you gotta see this fabric. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. That's my, gotta go. Making my way over, and we made it over. It's amazing how these tiny obstacles of steps end up, for these wheels, not being so great. So now I'm going off-road onto the cobblestone, and it'll be a very interesting sound of the art traveling. I made it fairly mobile, and I'm only just up there, not far. And this lovely lady held the door for me. Thank you. It's very nice of her. So here we go. Let's go. Oh, easy. Yay! All right. Just filming as we go. Hear the sound. Luckily, I can get clearance around the parking area here as I go on my way to my big adventure at the Global Village Festival. I can't believe I'm going. Watch the puddles there. And oh my, nice boots. Look at those boots. How does she walk in those? But she's doing it, so who am I to judge? This is always the problem for this wheeled thing. Right there. It's the curbs. A few steps there. Okay, there we go. All right. Ooh. Okay, hold on. All right, still there. Luckily, there's not a lot of traffic. Oh, so I'm actually crossing without too much difficulty. Anyway, morning. Thinking I'm like insane. Seriously not. Whoa, yay! Wait, get some momentum going. There it goes, swinging around behind me. Okay, off we go. Oh, it's a cute little dog. Out with his master. Woof. Oh, squirrel. Oh my gosh, look at the tail on that squirrel. Isn't that beautiful? And he's got his breakfast. Morning, how are you? Everyone's off starting their day, including me. I think I'm running a little late. Oh well, what can you do? Okay, I'm gonna turn off for a minute. Well, better focus on the camera, sorry. Hi, it's multitasking here to a high level, I hope. Oh, listen to that. This is a great way of transporting my mobile art. I had to not have it, hello, hi. I had to have it not so extended this time, just to make it easier. Oh, up over the cracks. Hey, look at that. Whoa! Oh my gosh, there's a lot of paper around here. Oh dear, it's a bit polluted. Oh my. Maybe on my way I can pick some of that up. Here we are, Yonge Street. Woohoo! Now Lastman Square, on our way. Hi. And I'm gonna get there. I feel a bit like an alien because I'm walking up Yonge Street with this. I can't believe I'm doing that. That's really kind of crazy fun. All right, here we go. Morning. Global Village Center is going. I should tell people that's what we should go. Whoa. Watch the road there. Circumvent. Okay. There's a Global Village Festival on today and tomorrow. Did you know that? Over at Mel Lastman. Very good. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to make the light. Ah, it's going to be bright. Okay. I have to turn the camera off because I have to concentrate crossing this road. I think that's probably a good idea.